So if a puppy tries to jump on you, it's best to just ignore them. And by ignoring them, they learn that seeking attention by standing on a person doesn't get rewarded. What gets rewarded is this really nice behavior here, is sitting and concentrating. All right, now we'll do the name game. Go ahead and say her name. And when she looks back, good. She gets, as soon as she looks back, she gets the yes marker, which tells her, ah, you stepped on it. As soon as she turns to you, she gets the yes marker.
Okay. Keegan.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. All right.
Good girl.
All right, we'll do it another time. Good. She turns immediately. This is the beginning of come when called. If your dog comes, now I'd randomly give her a few more than one piece. So she actually stays with you. Good. Nice. Notice how well this puppy orients to the owner. And yes, she's got food. Everybody says, I don't want my dog to respond to food. But in the beginning, we all get rewarded by food, from babies on up. So let's add come to the word, and you're going to toss a piece of food across the floor. As soon as the puppy eats the food, you're going to call her name and come. And when she gets back to you, she gets the yes mark. A puppy not so well trained actually needs to hear that piece of food drop. And when she turns to come back to you, you did a really good job of saying, Keegan, come. Add some prompts. Okay. Pat your leg, make a squeaky voice, because when we go outside, she's going to need more help to get to you from a longer distance.
Okay. Keegan, come. Come on, Keegan, come on.
There you go. See the difference? This puppy zoomed in, and that's what you're looking for, is a really nice zoom. It's called a rocket recall. And when you throw the piece of food out, you can actually say, get it. You can actually teach another word that says get it, because one day you may end up making that a ball. Get it.
Get it, Keegan. Come on, Keegan.
Yay, and there's the rocket recall. Good. Now, let's make this a little bit harder. This time, don't put your hand down there with food.
Okay.
No food.
So she's just going to come back.
Put the food somewhere differently, or put the hand behind your back with the food. I want you to be able to pet her. So actually, if you have a pocket, just stick a little piece of food in your pocket. Okay. Take the food out of your hands, and she's going to come to your hands, not to the food. This is how you start to fade the food. Okay, so lots of praise, lots of physical attention. Yay, good. Very nice. This puppy doesn't love being petted like that, but she's learning to accept it, which leads us, that was very nice. Let's lead us into desensitizing her a little bit about that hand reaching out. Let's go ahead and show her the food. Let her nibble on the food and take a hold of the collar. Okay, take hold of the collar. Show her the food. Make sure she's nibbling on the food. Touch the collar, pet her ears, and let her have the food. So if dogs don't like being grabbed by the collar, or if you have children around, this is a really good way of desensitizing, making your dog less sensitive to being grabbed by the collar. So let's do that again. So you notice the first lesson is that you let your dog nibble on the food, and then you touch them. Okay, let it nibble on the food. Now you touch with your other hand. Good. All right. Now let's do that again, and this time you're going to reach out and see if we can go to the next lesson. Is you touch your dog, then you yes mark that and reward her for allowing you to touch her. Okay. So first, no food. You're just going to touch her first with your left hand. Touch her. Now yes mark it. Yeah. Okay. Good. And this time you can hide your hand behind your back a little bit. Hide your right hand behind your back. Hide your right hand behind your back. This is really normal. Your brain and your hands don't always work. Good. Now, yes, mark that. Perfect. Good. All right. Now, this time I want you to actually put your finger in the collar and see if you can lead her towards you, but you may have to bring your food back out and lure her backwards. Lure her forward. Okay. Put your finger in the collar and pull her towards you just a little bit, tug her towards you, so she's perfect. So we're teaching this puppy to be pulled by the collar, which is the beginning of walking on a leash. It's also a safety mechanism if you ever have to grab your puppy because it's about to get run over or squashed by another dog. It makes the dog really comfortable with being grabbed by collars. Some dogs don't like this, and this puppy's a little sensitive to it.